Welcome back to the Hennisphere, and welcome to your weekly Barracuda Strike construction update from SeaWorld San Antonio. There have been more pieces installed on the roller coaster, especially on the lift hill. But first I want to start with this area. I've heard some comments about these posts in the water, and these are for the Christmas trees. They are not going to be a part of the coaster. But let's get a closer look over there. Oh wow, we got fighter jets overhead today. Taking a look at all of the footers that are on land and extend into the water, it looks like they are complete. They have removed the outer layer of wrapping, and we can see the exposed concrete. And there is an update on the water. There are these light blue pieces floating all the way over to Wavebreaker. I count 7 of them. Those were not there last week. There's also a fence over here. Let's go to the beer garden to get an even closer look. Here we can get a better view of those things floating in the water. I'm not sure what they are marking. Very interesting. But yeah, it looks like there's no construction equipment at all left behind. They're gonna get ready to install the track pieces, which are just out of view on the other side of this fence. And look at that, there they are. A lot of pieces ready to be installed next to the lake, right on the other side of this fence. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Wow. They have cleared out a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that. The footers for the lift extend out as well. And they have done a lot of work on the lift hill. They have installed a lot of stuff at the base of the lift. The lift drive motor is installed. They're gonna keep working on that. I see the ladder is still up. You can see the ladder there to get up to the lift. That's the same as it was on Great White. So you can check fluids and look at the counterweight. It's looking great. They also have some other pieces attached to the top of the load unload area, little triangles there. Interesting on this support column here. You can see 3 of the bolts here holding it to the footer, but the footer is actually hollow. I wonder if they're gonna go refill that with concrete later. You can see what those triangles are gonna be attached to. There's a box right there. That's either for pneumatics, for air pressures, or for electronic. And they've got the brakes right here, so that tells me that's gonna be pneumatic. See one of the cylinders right there on the right-hand side that will actuate the brakes. And you can see right there, that second brake, the smaller one, has the pneumatic cylinder hooked up. So we're gonna see that probably added to that first brake that's a little larger. And you can see further down here, these 2 brakes are connected already. All of the hoses are in place, but coming soon to the load unload station and further behind it, where those triangles are, you're gonna see boxes just like this attached over there. I'm sure next week we'll see these track pieces vertical right down there. And one thing I'm trying to understand is the full layout of this ride. Are there more footers that have not been dug or filled yet? I don't know, because once this thing crosses under steel eel and it drops, I don't know where it's gonna go. This is a good angle of the lift hill. You can see boxes have been installed on the other side of those triangular pieces, and the lift drive motors are installed as well. There should also be an area to drain water from the base of that lift. Now we're gonna get a little nerdy right now. If you look really close at the lift hill, you can see a light green color right in where the chain is gonna be. Those are UHMW guides. They are polyurethane sheets of plastic. And on B&M coasters, they're usually painted green like this. And that is where the chain is gonna slide against as it goes up the lift hill and then back down to the base of the lift hill. And it will not wear out this plastic very much. And obviously it will not wear out the chain either rubbing up against it. A lot of PVC pipe is laying around, and they have connected this right here. Here's another great angle of everything. I think it's interesting that B&M is choosing to build this almost the exact same way that they're building Tormenta Rampaging Run at Six Flags Over Texas. They started with the brake run here and worked their way all the way around to the load unload station and then onto the lift hill. That's kind of what they're doing up in Arlington. And over here we could see that they did add another brake, and again, they're gonna be putting a lot of boxes up on top of the track for electrical and pneumatic stuff. Over here by this big dirt pile, we can see just on the other side a better view of some of the sprockets for the base of the lift hill, as well as the motor and the gear drive box. And further down we have a very straight clear sight into the load unload area. Again guys, I'll be bringing you updates of Barracuda Strike every week for the foreseeable future from SeaWorld San Antonio. Out behind Steel Eel we can see there's more supports and whatnot. There's a shipping container across the perimeter road there. I believe there's 5 or 6 pieces back there, but we should see those moved into the active construction site very soon. At 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna be going live from Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. I'm gonna vlog there every week as well for the foreseeable future. And at 10,000 subscribers, I'll be getting the Hennisphere logo tattooed on my body. And thank you guys for all the support on these videos as well as the Fiesta Texas videos. There's more than just that coming though. A lot of Florida parks coming soon, and we're already halfway towards the ultimate goal here on the channel, which is being fully monetized. So I imagine in 2 weeks we'll be celebrating that. And again, I'm on all platforms. You can look at the links in the description below, but TikTok and YouTube are growing the fastest. If you learned nothing in today's video, just remember these 3 things. No good deed goes unpunished. Follow me on TikTok. And like our friends at Intamin always say, if you're feeling stuck in life, push down, pull up. That was another day in the Hennisphere.